I turn on the TV and I see attack ad after attack ad, and it seems like all the candidates, all they're trying to do is make the other candidate look worse. So it's like, pick me because I'm not as bad as him. That makes me not want to pick either one of them. I just want to hear what you believe in and what you stand for, and that's what's going to make me vote for you, not how bad the other guy is.
That is... How many people feel that way? That the attack ads don't do anything except make you not want to vote for either of them. You feel that way? Yeah? Charisse, we were talking in the break, and I want to bring up our three guests. We have from Minnesota, Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann, Utah Congressman Jason Chaffetz, and from South Carolina, Senator Jim DeMint. Okay, so Charisse just asked, and I'm going to just go down the line. I'm going to start with you, Senator. You'll be the first. Charisse, go ahead.
I guess as a young voter, the reason I feel a lot of people aren't excited about voting and heading out for these midterm elections is because we don't know what the politicians want. We can't get an accountable statement or definitive idea. So what do politicians want out of their role in society?
What Jim, specifically, if you tell us you gotta nail them, you guys are politicians, you guys know how the game is played. So you know the BS when you hear it. So what specifically do we look for? What do you need the most?
Well, Glenn, I've been looking, as you know, for the last year, and through the Senate Conservatives Fund, we've picked a number of Senate candidates, and we've asked them to agree to a basic checklist, and that includes no earmarks, balancing the budget, repealing Obamacare, term limits, a few other things that are listed on the site, and they had to agree to these basic ideas before we got behind them. Many of them were underdogs, but Americans really came behind them in force. I think we've got the best slate of Republican candidates in the House and the Senate that we've had in years.
What is the name of that website?
Will give them a good look.
What is the name of the website?
SenateConservatives.com.
Okay.
And Glenn, thousands of Americans have given over $5 million through that site, an average of $45 apiece, to candidates that they believe in. And I think these candidates, as well as the ones Michelle and Jason are supporting in the House, are going to hold true to what they promised, because they've seen what's happened to Republicans in '94 and since then, who campaigned on one thing and then came up to Congress and then got co-opted, as you said. I mean, being co-opted is a part of the plan in Washington.
Okay, so Michelle, I'm going to go to you and what you need in the House here in a second. But Jason, I want to go right here to the co-opting. You're a freshman. You saw the co-opting firsthand. Actually, you're not a freshman anymore, right? You saw the co-opting firsthand. You see now it starts from day one. Can you tell us a little bit about how the Republicans or Democrats approach a new freshman and say, "We're your buddy"?
Hey, come on, come play this game. You know, one of the hardest things that you have is when all your mayors and all your county commissioners and all the people that want this pork to actually end up in their city, that's where you need to really stand up tall. Because there's 5 people in our delegation here from Utah, and I was the first one to say, I'm sorry, I'm not asking for an earmark until there's openness, transparency, and reform. And with all due respect, Mayor, I know you want another parking lot, but you're asking the wrong guy. I didn't come here to bring home the pork. The people are with you on those issues, but boy, to stand up to your mayors and your county commissioner, that's.
But tell me about when you first get to Washington. The first thing somebody's going to do is put their arm around you and say, "Buddy, I know you've got some big dreams, and I'm here to help you with that. What committee can I help you with?" Is that the person to avoid like the plague?
Well, you got to really worry about those people, because they want to buy you free mail. They want to come, hey, do this, and we're going to make life comfortable for you. I had one member of Congress actually offer to send me a limo to pick me up, and I said, no, I'll take the metro or take a taxi. Don't worry about that. So you got to make sure when you very first go in there, you set a reputation real quick that you're not going to get played that way. You're not going to take anything. Somebody buys me a Diet Coke, I feel like I got to buy them a Diet Coke. So you got to make sure never do that from day one, and then it doesn't seem to be a problem.
All right, Michelle Bachmann, you're in the House. What do you need? What do you need? What person?
Well, first, First of all, we need to do exactly what Jim DeMint is doing. I set up Michelle Pack to try and bring people in the House who will be constitutional conservatives, just like Jim is trying to do in the Senate. But I'm being proactive about all these great new people that I believe will come in, Glenn. So I've already laid the foundation to start classes as soon as we go back so that we have classes on the Constitution taught to us by constitutional experts every week. I'm hoping the hour before we go in to cast our first votes, we'll have a class. We'll invite in existing members, we'll invite new members, and we'll teach them the foundation of the Declaration, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, so that they know who they are and they know what they stand for, so they can come against the pressure, because it's the Constitution, their belief in the greatness of this country that got them to D.C. That's what will keep them there, because that's what the people want.
Okay. How sad is it that we actually have people going to Washington and they have to have a class on the Constitution and Declaration of Independence? That's amazing.